Hey guys, welcome back to another video today, and as you guys do know, the home/apartment update has just dropped, and it brought so many cool stuff. So first of all, as you guys do know, you get these epic apartments and stuff like that. There's now houses that you can now rent. There's a lot of cool stuff, but the coolest part about it is, of course, crew robbing. So you can actually have crews now, which you can team up with friends to get extra money for robberies. But how do you get that money fast, and what's the best way to protect it? Well, that's what I'll be telling you in today's video. Anyway, before we jump into everything, please make sure to leave a like and subscribe because this took a little while to research and some experiment to do. Anyway, let's just jump right into the video. Now, there's actually a total of 8 total apartments. I counted it all. It actually was lower than I actually thought, but the apartments are right over here. As you can see, this is, if you count as apartment. Houses, apartments, both the same thing. So there's this one over here. This is one of them. This is another one of them. There's another one right over here. And another one right over here, and another one right over here. Now, I have some choices that I'll be selecting, and I'll basically be showing you which ones I think are the best that will help you in crew robbing. And basically, I'll be showing you the ones that I believe are the best. Now, let's start with this one. This is actually one of my favorite ones, but this was actually a really bad choice for crew robbing. Now, the reason why is because there's so many windows right over here, and the police can basically see where you are and what you are doing, and that's quite bad because you don't want the police to know what you're doing. So I'm gonna scratch this one off the list. And also, this one actually cost $5,000, so it's decently priced. Over this one is a good one. This is a nice big penthouse, not penthouse, but like a really large house that you can buy. It costs $25,000. Of course, this person already bought it, and it is actually pretty good. But the money of it, it costs a lot. There's a nice garage and not a lot of stuff, but can you make that money back with, you know, the vaults and stuff like that? Probably not, unless you're spending time for like 6 hours, which you probably won't be doing. So I'm gonna be scratching this one off the list. However, this is a good house, but it just costs too much. Now, there are more on this list. So there's one right over here, and there's one right over here. Now, that one costs $3,500, which is the most cheapest one, and there's one over here that costs $3,750, which is the second cheapest one that costs the same amount as the one right over here. Now, the reason why I would not be choosing this one is because it's literally right next to the road. Like, the police are literally going to be driving by through that. And this one, you know, I don't know, this one can work or that one can work. That's why I would choose. Now, let me show you the city ones and why I think the city ones are quite bad. Now, the city ones actually give you an advantage because if you ever die, you get to respawn at these apartments, and that is a good thing. Now, it is also a bad thing because that means the police can be really close to catching you and you don't have any weapons. But, you know, that may be the good side to it, but I think it's going to be the houses. Now, why is it bad? Right over here, as you can see, there is a complete open lobby right over here. There's no walls, no nothing. And you guys will see why walls are important. But here you go, as you can see, as you enter right here, you go into here, and the only thing good I can see about apartments here in the city is that you have to go through 2 doors, and that may give you some time. But however, you can't even see the police coming. You can use the mini-map, but it's not really going to be that helpful, and the police can just storm right in, which you will see later on in this video why that is bad. Same for this one over here. This one, I guess, is the okay one. The other one actually cost $10,000 right over here. Yeah, $10,000, as you can see. Now, this one right over here, let me see. How much does it cost? I think $5,000, right? $5,000, $7,500. Still pretty expensive, but there is a room to it. There is some walls, but still, it's only one room, and that makes it kind of difficult. Plus, it's sort of open, which is a bad thing. Same for the one right over here. As you can see, there is completely open walls, all that kind of stuff. Now, let me show you my option. So I'm going to be picking this one right over here. As you can see, the most cheapest one. As you guys do know, this is the cheapest one and the most affordable one. So I'll be choosing this one. First of all, it's cheap, affordable, and has a lot of walls, which I'll show you why. So here we go. I'm going to buy it, $3,500, and I am the leader of Dat Brian's crew. Now, as you can see right over here, there are lots of walls. There's a room right over here. There's a room right over here. There's a room right over here. Now, it's not as spacey as the other one, but I will explain why this is really good. First of all, right over here, there is no windows at all, so the police can't even tell if there's a vault in here. So that, you know what? I'm gonna put in a vault, as you can see. Here we go. Here's a vault. Let me just put in one right in here. Boom, there we go. I finally placed it down, as you can see, right over here in this room. Now, I can now place a vault in here. You might be thinking, oh no, there is some windows right over here, then they can see you. Well, no fear, because you know what? I got some vending machines. This is a tip, guys. Barricade your windows with vending machines. You don't want the police to see that you have a vault in there, right? Because then they're going to try to target your house. So boom, let's just put a few vending machines down here. And boom, we can cover up their side of view. They can't even see anything. And now we can just fit this one, squeeze this one right over here. This works. I did this before. Let me squeeze this in here. There you go. As you can see, let me try to put this a little bit forward. Boom. And if we go outside, you can't even see it. Like, here we go. I'm going to go right outside. And as you can see, it is completely invisible. I mean, not invisible. You can't even see anywhere. So it's great. And that means I want to put a vault right in here. It fits right as well. Just right in here. Let's see that. Yeah, right there. Boom. As you can see, right there, it fits just perfectly. And now you might be thinking, all right, now that's all barricaded up. What else? And that's when it comes, the turrets. As you guys do know, you can put down turrets to defend your home when you're not there, or when you're there, it doesn't really matter. And that's when this corridor comes into play. When the police break in, they're forced to go through this corridor, which makes it a super easy target to get them. So boom, I'm gonna place down 2 right over here. As you can see right over here, just place down 2, and they're gonna immediately get barricaded. I mean, just shot at, just right here instantly, and they can't even get past this. So they're only forced to retreat. And of course, you could be kind of sneaky and place one right over here, but however, I wouldn't think that is such a great idea, because you know, I want to put one right in the vault right over here. So they might think they got past here, and they're gonna be safe in here, but boom, there's gonna be a secret one right here that will still be shooting them, so they're gonna freak out and probably oof, you know. And of course, you might be thinking, oh, the police are here. So they might be thinking, oh, wait, that's kind of weird to see just 2, turrets right over here. Well, that's what you can do. You can put down some props and stuff like that to make it seem like a small little roleplay home. You know, that's what I do. I'm just going to put down a few props in here. No big deal. I'm going to spend like a few minutes. You know, it only takes a couple of minutes just to decorate this. It's no big deal. You know what? I'm just going to do that. So, yeah, give me a second. And yeah, just like that, I just spent a little bit of time, like a few minutes, just to decorate this place a little bit. And look at that, it's already looking fancy and stuff like that. And now I'm going to be showing you why this is so effective. Here, play some clips of me actually, like, showing this off. Oh, there's literally police coming in. There's police coming in. As you can see, there's police. And as you can see, they can't even get past. They're stuck. And the turrets are literally getting at them. As you can see, the turrets are already gone. And they're already pretty much gone. I see someone coming. I see someone coming. Someone's approaching. Come on in. Come on in. Be my guest. Be my guest. Hello, hello, hello. Oh. And they're already dead. So as you guys can see that, they were forced to go through this corridor and stuff like that. And only these small little houses actually have corridors, if you guys notice. Like this one over here, this person actually owns it. His name is Wolves. That's what they named their crew. As you can see, there's a corridor right over there. You know, you can design it, whatever. And the cool thing about the corridor is, of course, you can put a C4 on the door. You can do everything, and you can see who is coming. That's the cool thing about these corridors. They actually allow you to see what's coming, and they're forced to go through that corridor to get to your vault instead of, you know, just an open space. But if you look at other buildings like these, as you can see, there are corridors, but, you know, this one's 25,000, so I'll call this like an outlier. This is a really good building. I would actually use this, but the money just slows me down. But this one is just like a complete open. Look at that. I can just already peek through, and I can see the vault. And, you know, it only takes a hold E. Like, I just have to hold E for, like, what, 10 seconds? And I already get in there and take everything. So, I gotta make it harder, right? You can't just put a few of those in there. You gotta make it harder. So, the harder part is to go through that corridor. And that actually relates to, you know, the apartments over at the city. And there's many things you can also do besides that, like you can put a C4 at the door right over there, and you can just take a look, and you can literally blow it up as I've already shown. And you can also, use fires over here. You're already ready with rocket launchers just to get anybody. When they start coming out, it's literally right there. It's so good. Anyway, if you guys understand, there's also many things you can do, like you can put more furniture, more barricades, all that kind of stuff. But, you know, you get my message, right, guys? So tell me what you guys think. If you got any suggestions, tell me, because this is what I come out with. I did this experiment with multiple servers, and I think this is like the best house for it. And of course, it costs really cheap, so you know you can pay this off really easily. But speaking of money, you know, what is the fastest way to earn money with these vaults? Now, of course, you might be thinking, obviously, it will probably be the museum and the jewelry store, and that's what I chose. And that's what I want to be doing, is because, like, you know, these are the stuff I can just rob really easily in 15 minutes. You know, the museum, like, it's every 4 minutes when it comes there, you know, it opens up every 4 minutes. The jewelry store comes up frequently, and you can just do that, you know, do things that are frequent. It really depends on, like, how fast you can rob it in 15 minutes. Anyway, me and my friends started to rob and stuff like that. I'm not really going to show this off because this is kind of annoying. I basically try to rob as much as I can. The museum and jewelry store, I try to rob it as many times as I can in 15 minutes. I tried to rob it like really fast and get all the money. And this is what happened when we finished, but I'm not going to show you everything because that's going to take like forever. But anyway, here it is. Now, let's look at what we got. Of course, we couldn't rob the jewelry store. I mean, we could have. If I decided to start a little bit earlier, then maybe I could have robbed the jewelry store in time. But as you can see, that was a 15-minute period. I try to rob it as fast as I can. Now, of course, I'm no professional, but as you can see right over here, we got 5,000 for the museum, and we got 2,000 for the jewelry store. If we robbed it again, we probably would get more, and we'll get more for this if we actually decide to, like, I mean, I try my best, alright, but still, that's already quite a lot of money. And imagine if you just went, also in a private server, you get way less money. So if you're gonna do this in a private server, I would not recommend, because you're probably gonna get like $500 for there and $200 for there. It's like way less. But if you're in a public server and there's not a lot of cops, then maybe try this method, because you know it's pretty much free. And let's go ahead and open this and get our deserved money. So boom, there we go, and let's enter here. And we split the money because me and that cornfield just robbed together. So we're gonna split the money, and boom, as you guys can see, there we go. We just got it. And yeah, so that's pretty much it. That's pretty much it. All I got for you guys. Tell me what you guys think about this. I mean, it's not an insane amount of money, but you know, if it's some extra money that you will like, it's there for grabs, and these are the best ways to do it. Tell me what you guys think down below. Anyway, thank you guys for watching, and I'll catch you guys next time. Bye!